What's going on? Just wanted to do a trade recap from March 23rd through the 25th. So on Monday, I took PLTR puts, the 157.5s, with an expiration of Friday. And I got filled right here at the top of this green candle. Average fill was 340. Started with 2 contracts. And as you can see, I got some overhead supply. So all I wanted, and we were overextended. We were up like 5% on the day or something like that. And yeah, all I wanted to see is a move back down towards the 200 EMA. So candle came down, didn't take profits here. I was only up like 5% or something, nothing big. And then we slowly climbed back up. And then all I wanted to see is a little bit more weakness right here on the 160s. Well, I wanted to break over the 160s and fail, which is what happened. And then I added 2 more contracts, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, I added 3 more actually. And then my average ended up being 274 and pretty much just waited it out up until VWAP. I don't think I took profits at VWAP. Where did I take profits? 1045. So right here. Took profits right around here. Made 500, well 523. I'll put up the screenshots afterwards. Simple trade. And then the next day, Tuesday, this was just pretty much this is what I was looking for on Monday. But they just waited for Tuesday. Literally just a break and fail of 160. Just to get everyone roped in, get all the bulls, you know, thinking we were going to go to 165 or something. And as you can see, failed all the way back to 152, which is a bounce area I got. 152, 153. But didn't take the trade that day. I believe I took SPY on Tuesday. Let me double check. Yes, I took SPY puts, the 650 and the 655s. And that was yesterday. And I can show you on the chart. So the first SPY put, the 650s. Let me just look at my Robinhood. Yep, so the 650 puts I took at 907. So right here. Actually, no, right here. Yeah. This is where I entered. Right at the, I remember this one. I entered right at the top because it was getting close to the 200 EMA and I wanted to get it in right at the 50, but I wanted to see if we can push a little bit further just to get get some stops going pretty much. So took puts right here, and then I took profits down here at the drop of this candle right here, literally the next candle. And then I took the 655 puts with tomorrow's expiration. I took it right here on this news candle. I don't know if you guys were watching, but this news candle, crazy. These 2 candles, absolutely insane. I got in right here at this blue line, and then I ended up adding twice because we just weren't pushing at all. And honestly, I wanted to see if we would test 650 again, but we didn't. And I ended up market selling around here somewhere. Didn't get the best fill, but I made a little bit of money, like $200-300. It's all right. But yeah, insane what's going on right now. And then today, March 25th, I took NVIDIA puts. Right over here. Yeah, I took NVIDIA puts. So for NVIDIA, I just wanted to see a break of 180 and fail. I got in right here. at the top of this candle, same thing. And I almost got stopped out on this trade. If it would have pushed this green line, I would have stopped out. But I got in right here. It was a decent entry. But we pushed. And then once I saw weakness right here, I added on this candle, this red candle. And pretty much my stop was just high day or this blue line. And then I ended up taking profits right down here for like a, I believe it was like a 15% trade. It wasn't that great. But nonetheless, made a little bit of money. Yeah, 500. So I got out right here at 10:12. So right here, this candle. And same idea for the NVIDIA. I honestly, I want to see it fail. I think by April, we see low 170s, maybe even 150s. That's just me. That's just what I'm thinking. I think there's a lot of fake news right now just to prop the market up and get people to buy in, but I think we sell. But yeah, those were the trades for this week. And for last week, I ended up losing total last week, actually $800, which I made it all back, you know, obviously. But right here, shitty week for me. Well, shitty entries on my part. Got in right here on SPY. It's top of this green candle. And literally got wicked out and stopped right here at the highs. And I probably should have waited for the 5-minute close, but I saw that it just kept pushing, and I was already down, so didn't want to give up any more gains. And then just a mistake on my part. I should have re-entered, and then just had my 674 as my stop. But yeah, lost 800 last week. So far, I'm up like 1,500 this week, something like that. But yeah, those were the trades. If you guys got any questions, let me know.